Hi guys, Steady Eddy here. Hope all is well with everyone. Suella Braverman. Suella. There's a characterful name, isn't it? And Suella, our current Home Secretary, is certainly shaping up to be a bit of a character. Not content with making it clear that she is the one who is going to boldly go on the illegal immigration front where all their predecessors have never gone before, as in actually doing something about it rather than just talk, she is now in hot water over their dubious handling of a speeding fine. It seems that Suella was faced with that awful dilemma, as many of us have been faced with, having to choose between 3 points on your licence and a fine, or attending some god awful lecture about why it is very naughty to go over the speed limit. Well, I don't know about you, but I've had that dilemma, and I chose to take the points and the fine rather than go stay in a hotel in another town to be treated like they treat you in these places. But Suella, the Home Secretary, tried something different. Apparently, she asked some civil servants could she have a private one-to-one rather than attend a lecture, and quite likely have to sit in a classroom with a bunch of commoners sitting beside her. Now, is that an abuse of power? Is it one law for them and another for the rest of us? Anyway, she was denied her request and settled for the 3 points and the fine. Now, don't think I'm trivialising the offence surrounding speeding and licence points. It's a serious offence to tamper with, and as found out by an MP and his missus, who was sent to prison for swapping licence points some years ago. It's not an issue that is taken lightly by the law. And this, of course, isn't the first time Suella has ruffled a few feathers. Remember the accidental document leaks? Remember what she said about the planes to Rwanda and how she has a dream that all those illegals are going to be on them? Not exactly subtle. So it's clear that Suella, our Home Secretary, is no angel and she's not squeaky clean. But she certainly isn't dull. And she certainly isn't the first cabinet minister who has a habit of saying the wrong things. How many times did Boris put his foot in it? And when you look at the wider scale of politicians, he or she who was without sin, let him cast the first stone. In Britain, I think we expect our politicians to be too perfect. It was said at the time that if Bill Clinton was a British Prime Minister, he would have been out of office long ago for all of his cigar smoking and other shenanigans. And remember John Major? No, he was squeaky clean, wasn't he? Really, really dull. Except before he won an election, few people knew that he'd had it away with another politician. Would he have been forced to resign if that had come out? Probably. So, for those who expect politicians to be perfect, dream on. You're never going to get it. In this time of a troubled economy and all kinds of uncertainty looming over us, the thing that will do more harm to our country is a revolving door on number 10 Downing Street and cabinet ministers being fined for not the most major of reasons. It's not doing any of us any good. As for Suella, I rather like her. Whether she'll fulfil her promises to do all the things she says she's going to do, well, I'll believe that when I see her. So it seems that after a few days of controversy, Suella has been cleared of any wrongdoing. I'm glad to hear it, and now let's all get back to normality and let the government get back to, governing the country. All I will say about Suella is that people who have a habit of doing things untoward have a tendency to do it again and again. So I don't think we've heard the last of this sort of thing somehow. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll be back soon. Cheers.